All right, everyone, please bear with the cameraman for a second right now. I got some bum I picked up off the street holding the camera. Okay. Were you not recording that?
No, I was, but I was just zoomed in on your nose. Oh, it looks hilarious.
All right, I'm gonna do a video that I've wanted to do for a while now. We got a lot of fish on beds, and I'm gonna try to catch them with an ice fishing rod underwater. I'm gonna go up in their faces and see how they react, because people say bedding fish, a lot of their personalities are very different. So we're gonna use the drone, pop up to look around for the beds. I'm gonna get all the gear on and go scuba dive underwater and try to catch these bass.
Pretty cold. It'll be warm in a minute. I don't know. You hooked me and you lost the fish. Why did you cast at me? Dude, he hooked me. Okay, hold on. You're good. Jesus.
All right, super abruptly, I had to end there. I only got to fish down underwater for like a half hour because we had to film.
It was an hour and a half.
It was not an hour and a half.
I had it timed.
But Dingus here, we need to film some stuff for him, but I don't think this is over. That was way too fun to go down and experiment with those fish, so I think we're gonna be doing that tomorrow morning. Right now, I gotta go drive Dingus to the airport, right? Where are you going? He's going to India. Or wait, do people not know that?
Yeah, I just blurred that one.
So that should be a little crazy. My Michigan experience is wrapping up here within the next like half week or so, but this was fun. Tomorrow, I'm gonna get right back at it.
I'll see you.
Bye, buddy. Is that it? You're not gonna close my door?
It's been fun. It's not really. It hasn't really been fun.
It's never fun. It's strictly transactional.
Transactional? Am I a prostitute? You definitely put that in. I'll see you. What's the plan? What are we doing next? July 1st? Sandbar? Biddies? I like some biddies.
All right, folks, so here we are. Day 2 morning. Let's get back underwater with these bass. So unfortunately, I'm not gonna have a ton of time to be able to do this today for 2 main reasons. One, the wind is gonna kick up like crazy by about 10, but I'm gonna drift on out here, pop up the drone, get my gear on, and see if I can find some fish. All right, now since this water is so clear, I can actually find the fish with the drone. Dark blue circles in the sand are where the fish are gonna be hiding out. I'm gonna get my gear on, get wet, get rid of this bed head since I did just wake up and have not showered, obviously. I'm stoked, but I'm not stoked to put on a wet wetsuit because it takes a while, a long while, and it's cold. All right, let's get in the water. I really wish the logistics of this were easier. First of all, that was a huge bass. That was like a 4 or 5 pound bass that I just caught underwater. Second of all, I'm running out of air very quickly. My PSI is pretty low. I want to try to anchor down and get one more fish on this because it's so fun to interact with them and get them to bite, but especially when they're huge like that. But this wind is not helping me out with the anchor. How much air do I have left? That's also something that's no bueno. I'm in the red. That's maybe 10 minutes until I run out. You're not even supposed to bring it to the red, but since I'm only down 10 feet, I can kind of push it a little bit, but All right, so unfortunately, this wind is already gusting up to 15, 20, and basically my anchor does not stand a chance because this bottom's just sand. It has nothing to really grab onto. I'm gonna try one more spot up shallow that's a little shallower of water because my anchor rope only goes down like 15 foot. What happens is I'm starting in 10 foot and the wind keeps dragging the anchor for like 10, 15 yards until the bottom drops off into 15 foot, and then that anchor is just free falling, swinging, and the boat's really going. So it's way too dangerous to scuba dive and have your boat floating around. I'm gonna check up shallow and see if I can get the anchor like stuck on something to dredge a little better. If not, then I'm gonna have to continue this another time because it doesn't look like much because it's only blowing for maybe half a mile, but it's gonna get rocking and rolling out here pretty soon. Okay, that was almost very bad. We're done for the day. Plus, I only had enough air for like one more dive, and those fish weren't having it. I actually saw those pair of fish that were swimming. Those were actually 2 smallmouth bass spawning, which is a very rare sight to see. Smallmouth are only on the beds for 1 or 2 days, the females, that is. So that was a really cool sight to see. I didn't want to mess with them. I didn't want to catch them while they're trying to spawn, and the other little males in the area were not having my presence around. But that was bad. If you guys want to know where scuba diving can be very dangerous, this thing, it's your BCD. You press this, it inflates your vest so you can rise up. This lets air out of the vest so you can sink down. Somehow, I just slid it right back on. Somehow this tube came off, and that's not supposed to come off. So it let all the air out of my vest. And this vest is probably upwards of, I don't know, it's heavy. I don't want to guess because I really have no idea, but I'd have to guess at least 30, 40 pounds. And I could not climb back up on the boat with the vest on. But typically you can climb back on the boat without the vest just by inflating it, letting it float, and then you can grab it like I had to do before. But I couldn't do that because it was deflated. There was no air. It just would have sunk to the bottom, and with this wetsuit, I can't swim to the bottom. I can't free dive to the bottom. So that would have been screwed. But luckily I had my trolling motor down, and I latched this thing on there and was able to get it. So the first day I did this yesterday with Peric, I was much more successful. There was far too many variables today. I don't know why all this stuff was going wrong that typically doesn't go wrong. That anchor typically always holds. That is not supposed to come off, but I did catch one more big fish, and it's just a blast to be down there with those fish under the water. So let me know if you guys want to see more of these videos in the future. If you're new, check out some of my other stuff. I love fishing, scuba diving, anything outdoors really. That's my passion, and I love sharing it with you guys out there. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm very blessed to be out here in Michigan, enjoying the beautiful water, enjoying these fish, enjoying diving, fishing, all that. So I'm having an absolute blast up here. My 3-week little vacation up here is coming to a close, but I'm gonna be traveling all around the country this summer. So I got some great stuff coming up for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video.